Hello, my name is RJ from TeamOverloadIt, and I'm here kind of playing Tekkit. Small disclaimer for this video, you do not need to watch this mini-series to follow along with my Tekkit series. This is designed purely so that I can document exactly how the Jabberwock Industries Compound was built. It's not necessary to know what's going on in my Tekkit series. I just thought it would be kind of cool that if people wanted to, they could watch me building the compound. It is all in first person because I didn't have anyone to film me and I don't have the camera studio mod. If Vince or Santel or someone can record for me at some point, and they probably will, and it may be in third person, but for now it's all from RJ Cam, I'm afraid. What we'll be doing today is finishing off part of the tower and putting in the carpets on the bottom level. We'll also be studying the roof, but because it's so bloody difficult we won't finish that, but hopefully that'll be done in a later episode or possibly off camera. Next episode will contain my design for the rail cave. The Batcave style place I'm going to have all my railcraft things in. But for now, let's check out how the third floor and part of the roof of the tower was built. So I'm here on top of the second floor of the tower we have so far, and using the condenser I set up in the last proper Tekkit episode, I'm transferring some of the things I had in my air quotes building blocks chest into stone bricks, the actual building blocks I used to make the tower. I do apologise if my voice is a little bit off today. I've been feeling slightly ill today, but I figured I might as well record this now because I've been planning to get it out for a while. But yeah. So I also have a bunch of random things in my inventory I don't really need, so turning those into stone bricks seemed like a good idea at the time, until I get way more than I actually ever need. Like there it is. Knew it would be at some point. So after arranging those in my inventory, I was standing there like an imbecile for a couple seconds, watching more bricks transmute. It's probably more than I'm ever going to need. Build a whole city with this. Okay, so with stone bricks in hand, I walk over to the first wall and start to build up 2 blocks. The walls are technically 4 blocks high, even though I have to build them 5 up to make sure that the floors for the next floor is right. But on the top of this floor is going the roof, so that will be slightly different. You can see me checking how many blocks have actually gone up. I guess some slight graphical glitches there. Please try not to notice them. Don't look at the bugs, you know. It's one of those blasting texts. And I build up 2 blocks every time and sneak so I don't fall off a lot. So, getting slightly off topic, there are 2 things recently I've been quite excited about. The first is that Vincent has started to play Half-Life. And I'm excited about this because I've never played Half-Life myself, so I think it'll be kind of cool to watch him play that, and I know he's played it before, and it's kind of a game he really likes, so I'm hoping that'll go quite well. I think, as of recording this audio now, the second episode of Half-Life has gone up, and I've seen it, and it's very good. The, I almost said eponymous there, but that's not the right word at all, is it? The infamous crowbar is obviously the first weapon he picks up. And what I found kind of funny is he said, I'll try and use the crowbar to conserve on ammunition, and then shoots everything in sight. Doesn't give a second thought to the crowbar, which I thought was kind of funny. But, yeah, those things from Zen are really kind of creepy, especially the head crabs. Those things creep me out. They remind me of the clickers from The Last of Us a little bit. I know it's a completely different concept, but still. So you'll be able to see my little magic hut down there with my little one block wide sugarcane farm, and I think you may either see it now or later. At some point you actually see my terraformer there, which I left in the ground by mistake. My apologies. That is my fault, I'll own up to that. And you can also see the Smeg hut in the distance.
going on some camera angles. And I've been trying to figure out what I should do with that. I'm not quite sure. I mean, there are a number of destructive devices in Tekka that could easily take it out, but I'm not sure if I want to use them. So I guess I'll come up with something inventive to do with that. You can also see my to-do list down there, and one of the things written on there was build an ore processing thingy, and I've done that, and my plan is to show you that in the next episode, because it's super awesome. Pumpkins over there I have to go and grab. The entire contraption up there I have, with all the pipes and stuff that I've put in since, could actually be replaced by one RM furnace. But that's no fun, is it, really? And also, there were 4 blocks missing in the roof because I had to change I had to take them out so the solar panels could get enough power. But 4 of per tick is not bad, to be honest. There is a bat box there, so it gets plenty of power. As you can see, this part is fairly monotonous, and it's not exactly something I enjoy doing, but it must be done in order for to get a lovely tower, which is what I'm aiming for. You can also down there still see my death point from the last episode, where I was noobish enough to walk towards a horde of monsters and then was crept up on from behind. Yes, and the other thing I'm excited about, which I mentioned earlier and then forgot to talk about, is I got Steam for Linux, and there's not many games out yet. Santel sent me a copy of Dota 2, and it's not actually available, but he had a bunch of spare copies, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm hoping that'll come out soon, or work soon. But I know a couple games are out. Kerbal Space Program should work. I've seen that in the Ubuntu Software Center. And, paused my game for no reason now. Kerbal Space Program's out. I might play that. And also there's another game called Killing Floor 2 that I've heard about and seen on Steam, and it was available to download. I'm not quite sure what it's about. Please, if it's any good, let me know. I know Sans played the first one, but he's not sure about the second. So please, let me know, because if it's any good, I'd love to play it. And maybe do a review video on it, like I did for Flare. And I think the last thing I'm going to mention before I put like maybe a small cut in is something I found in my Tekka world since I last recorded, and that is a spider dungeon, which is quite exciting because, well, spiders, yay! The main thing is that I haven't looted it yet, and I haven't taken any of the moss stone. One thing I do know, however, is moss stone has an EMC value, so it's no longer a finite resource. I can create as much of it as I want. Fortunately, I can't get any chiseled stone bricks because jungle temples are in 1.3 and Tekka's 1.2.5. Now, as you'll know, the things in between are spruce planks, and so I just take one up from the floor so I can create a bunch more using my almighty powerful magics. And the thing is, wooden planks, are actually worth 8 EMC, and while the stone bricks are only worth 1, so you don't get a great deal. So what I do here is I think I split that stack of bones, which are worth 144 each, to get a bunch more of the wood. You should see that happen any second now. There we go. And that creates roughly enough wood for me to get started on the roof. The roof is not finished in this episode because, to be honest, it's harder than I expected to do that roof. And I prop a plank down there for no apparent reason. Check the condenser once more, and then build myself up a little staircase because I cannot jump 4 blocks high. Because, well, I need either the gale or some quantum thingy. What I really want to know is, do people think I should get quantum or gem armor eventually as my super armor? Personally, I would say gem, because A, it's magic, but I know that's kind of an objective viewpoint, because I love magic. And also gem because of the extra capabilities, like the lightning thing from the Abyss helmet. Quantum armor does not let you do that. You need some kind of magic. There is no scientific way, as far as I'm aware, to create lightning. One thing I forgot to build in the last episode with my covalence dusters is a divining rod, which is actually quite a useful tool and will be great down in the little makeshift mine I have near my house. It's made with stick and some covalence dusters, and I'll probably make that next episode, because what I'm planning on doing in that episode is tooling up. I need a bunch of. I'm gonna need weaponry and tools, and I'm thinking a full set of diamond, not armor, but definitely tools. I probably have enough stuff to transmute into that, especially now I have the condenser, so I can actually use some fuel, because I know I have a crap ton of coal and redstone, because I went mining for ages. So maybe some of that will come in quite useful. I know a stack of coal makes 1 diamond, which is really not a lot. And I know that because a stack of coal makes 1 Eternalist fuel, and Eternalist and diamond are equivalent in EMC terms, so I know that. Also, if any of you are on Open Game Art and you know of any games being developed there, or any games you know of really, like any open source games especially, send them over to us, because we'd love to review them. We love stuff like that. That's kind of our favourite reviews to do, open source. I think the next review I'm going to be doing is for a piece of software I use a lot, and that is OpenShot Video Editor. That's why I'm going to be making like a small video on how I edit my other videos, which hopefully will be quite well received, because a lot of people kind of want to know how to get into this sort of stuff, and maybe also how to record. I'm not sure, because it's kind of weird. Because I'm on Linux, I can use FFmpeg directly from a terminal. If anyone knows what that means, then good on you. If you don't, it doesn't matter. It's kind of a Linuxy thing. But yeah, hoping that's good. And because this thing takes a while to go all the way around, I think I'm going to put a cut here, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, short showy bit here. I've gone all the way around with the wood, and I think I make it as far as a second way around in this one. I'm not sure how much wood I have. Oh, I have a decent amount, but I take another. Do I? Do I take another stack anyway? No, I do not. Oh, and it started raining. That's wonderful. No, I stopped there, and now I've headed back down to the main floor, because I've actually consulted about this, and I've apparently had a good suggestion for what to do for a carpet. I also have a little snooze. Is that all I do? Do I just snooze and then go up and do the rest of the roof? I must do. Maybe I do. Oh well. Oh no, I am. Am I? Am I not? Oh no, I'm grabbing a block of dirt for some reason. I should really know why. But and some nickelite, because that's kind of high EMC. I don't know how Vince does this, recording his videos and then doing the audio, because sometimes I seriously cannot remember what I did in the vid. But now I'm using this to create some dirt for a reason, because reasons, apparently. I'm not quite sure what. I think I need. Oh yeah, I remembered I needed the dirt as a filler block, which is my favorite kind of block to create. Because it's incredibly useful for building. And I think the next thing I do is, I use my crafting table and I make some stairs for that little thing. So it's going to get annoying to jump up the twice I have to use it. And this is where I check if there are any plank mini blocks in spruce with red power. And as you can see here where my mouse is, there aren't. It's all in the wood, the oak wood color, which is kind of annoying, but I think I can get away with it. And then I spend a little while wondering here what exactly these banded planks are for. If anyone does know, please let me know, because I like to know things. And then I shove down some stairs, and I either go to the roof or I go back to the carpet. I condense those. And then I can walk straight up. Okay, and then I start on the second row of roof, which gets quite annoying after a while, so I'm going to cut that bit out, and I'll be back when it's all done and I can show it off a little bit. Plank, 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 and that's the second ring of the roof done, and you can see that it kind of lines up with the bricks at the side. And so I think I get rid of this little dirt block. Oh no, I attempt to get rid of the dirt block and then nearly fall to my death. Then I use the stupid pressure plate configuration to get through my door, which basically means monsters can just walk in at any moment. I think I throw this stuff back in, or do I just grab the wool? I just grab the wool. Throw that in there. I should really put that in my wood chest because I have a wood chest. Oh, I do. Oh wow, I'm so proud of past me right now. That's clever. And then I sort my chest. So now armed with orange wool and a sapphire shovel. I decide to go through and try to... Oh, and I also grab my alchemy bag in case there's anything useful in there. I'm not sure if there was. I'm not even sure if I look into it. I also take up this chest because it's kind of in the way and I want to get the whole floor. And there's nothing in that one either, so I take that up. 2 free chests. Awesome, even though I built them myself with my own wood. So they're not really free. And I put them in wood, even though there were already 5 in the other chest. And grab this cable, because that's what I used to make the contraption I told you about that I have upstairs, the one I told you about earlier. The one that processes all my ores for me and could be replaced with one RM furnace. But that's boring, so I won't. Let's put that back in place. Bingo. And then I go along here. And because this is basically all terraformed land, there were some kind of stupidy bits on the other sides. And I go in and put in the orange wool. And I actually had a consultant on this, a friend of ours, who told me that this would apparently look good because I'm bad at color coordination. So I went through all this and shoved some of it in, and I think another cut here would be just about appropriate. So this has basically been me building parts of the compound. All the bits I cut out were just kind of boring repetitive bits, so you haven't missed anything. You've seen kind of everything I did. I did go on to finish the carpet, but the footage ended abruptly there. I am sorry for that. I know this hasn't been the greatest quality video I've done, but hopefully, again, this series, along with my others, will improve kind of over time as I get better at this whole recording myself building malark. Thanks for being with me through this, and well, if you have made it to this part of the video, obviously, well, you must have if you're hearing this, but... So yeah, I've kind of enjoyed doing this, and I'm hoping you've enjoyed watching it, even though I see that's kind of unlikely, due to the kind of format and such, but... Yeah, so I've been RJ from TeamOverloadIt. This has kind of been Tech It, no gameplay, but still, you know. Thanks for watching. Bye.